I'm Haley. I'm a co-founder of Complex, and we make bee monitoring devices that allow beekeepers to know what's going on inside their bee colonies without having to open the actual hive. It's not replacing beekeepers, it's just augmenting information that they need. We sort of think of ourselves as a bee science company that is using hardware to help solve problems and get more data for bee health research that can help both beekeepers, agriculture, bees themselves, and the environment. Our product matters because bees matter. 3 out of 4 bites of food that you have every day are only there because of bees and other insects that pollinate the food crops that we have. There's so many problems that bees face, and so what we hear from beekeepers all the time is 20 years ago they had tons of bees in boxes, and now they have way fewer bees in boxes, and that's the problem. Basically, we're all about bees in boxes.
So we're Cornell iGEM, and we're taking a novel approach to try to optimize growth in commercial hydroponic farms.
Our product is basically like a 24/7 monitoring and feedback system, and what makes it different from all the dosing systems that are already existing in hydroponic farms is that we're trying to use oxidative stress.
So oxidative stress is a measurement of reactive oxygen species. So when you get your typical drinks and you see antioxidants on them, that's what it's counteracting. There's actually a shown proven benefit from actually inducing oxidative stress, actually inducing some amount of toxins in a plant. So by putting the plant under some stress, we can actually boost growth, which is kind of a concept that no one in the field right now is using.
What we're doing is important because we're trying to help farmers in general with food production, food safety, type of labor, and definitely reduces the amount of water, space, type of work you have to put into it. It decreases labor, so I think it's just a good opportunity just for farmers in general.
We are Photopia, and we are developing a smart fridge inventory tracker to make an ordinary fridge smart.
Food waste is a very big problem in the US, and according to recent statistics, 33% of food purchased by average household is wasted. When we first started, we want to make something that allow people to input their food purchasing information into a database. What we were unsure of is what kind of technology we can use that can minimize the effort from the user's side.
I think the most important thing is to listen to the customer. So don't solve our problem, but listen what is the problem the customers have.
Hopefully we can establish some collaboration with the grocery stores and in the end make our solution even more user-friendly.
What we aim to do is to change the way people interact with computers. Prometheus optimizes the way users work with computers by offering a variety of ways of interacting with it through customizable hotkeys, buttons, features, and allowing them to work between mechanical keys and touchscreen interfaces.
We're doing something that needs to be done in order for technology to advance forward. When I heard about Gene's idea, I thought this is something groundbreaking because it's meant for not only catting but just efficiency overall using computers.
The snowball started rolling, and soon we had all our friends in on it with all a bunch of different ideas and a bunch of different applications.
No ideas are left behind, so everyone's voices are heard in order to really try to make our product the best that it can be.
Regardless of what happens with the keyboard, we all have formed a tight-knit bond, and we're a very close team, and we know how to work well with each other. So I think that with whatever idea comes forth, we'll be able to at least push it forward and see a future for that as well.
My name is Ben Kalb. I'm the co-founder of HPM Enterprises and the creator of the Cloud KVM. The Cloud KVM is a device that allows you to remotely connect your IT person to your computer. KVM stands for keyboard, video, and mouse, and it enables the tech to see everything you see, type into your computer, and move your mouse around from their office wherever it may be. IT technicians can spend up to half of their time traveling to clients. A 10-minute fix can take over an hour if I have to drive half an hour to get to wherever you are. Existing solutions have been either unreliable or too expensive. Basically, since day one, there's been a need for a device like this. This sort of combines the good points of all of the various existing solutions. My hope is that after demo day, I'll use the valuable business connections that I've gotten here at Rev to put a dozen of these in every company like mine.
I'm also Shopmaster, and my product is MeWow. a luxury cat carrier that is meant to convert into a bed and window hammock. Many people that have cats struggle with taking their cat away from the house. And lots of times owners get scratches and bites, and it's just a really difficult scenario for the owner and the pet. Cats bond with their territory and their environment, they imprint on it. Whenever they get to use the bed and the hammock as part of their everyday living space in your home, when it converts back into a carrier, it'll be less stressful and feel more comfortable. There isn't currently anything on the market that I've been able to uncover that really seeks to improve health and wellness in this way by integrating it into just your normal everyday environment in your home. It's been very interesting being part of the Hardware Accelerator program. My background is in communications, so I'm not an engineer, I'm not a business student, I work full-time at Cornell. So it's been interesting and a little challenging at times to balance my full-time job and working on this project, but it's been a wonderful experience. The mentor team has been really great and engaging, and regardless of where Meanwhile goes, I know I'll be able to take that into my everyday job and really truly understand what entrepreneurship is about at Cornell and how these programs work. After Demo Day, I'd love to continue to refine the product and eventually take it to market.
Our company is Outland Analytics, and we're creating a sensor detection system to monitor public land and private property. We're creating a system to really help public land managers preserve public land for the good of taxpayers that use them and fund them. Do you want me to?
I can fire off. So I think what we do matters because it can help people protect and make sure their land is in good condition so that generations beyond ours can really enjoy it like we do.
We're coming out of the same class as the other Hardware Accelerator high school team did. That's engineering, design, and development.
In school, sometimes you do things more from some sort of preformed base that you're building on top of, but here we're starting from very little and trying to make something a lot bigger.
There's a few things I'd like to have happen come demo day. I'd like to really showcase the problem that we're focusing on and the technology we're developing. So I'd like to just have people who are interested and supportive of what we're trying to create and the problem we're trying to solve.
What I'd really like to see is the ability for us to come to a potential customer and be very confident in what we're trying to sell and be able to sell it. That would be a dream come true.
So we are Pedal. We're creating a fully automated and very precise hydroponic machine for your home. So a food system that grows a variety of greens and herbs. If you will, it unearths your desire to grow.
Our product matters because I think it's the way to move forward now. Kitchens haven't changed since 50s or 60s. Like the staple products in a kitchen have stayed relatively the same. This is what we need every household to have. This could be a big change in the way we think about how we get our food and how we cook and how we maintain a lifestyle around that.
We come from different countries, and we also have very different fields of study at Cornell. And I think that when we get together, it creates a very powerful dynamic and powerful team.
Amen. Most of us, as we said, are international, either growing up on farms, houses with larger gardens, climates that were just totally different. We all had a similar vision once we started talking about it, and that's how the team started getting built, and that was the spark that really excited us to develop, a product around this idea.